All right, what is up? We are live. Start dropping those questions with whatever you guys have, whatever you need help with. So, my name is Tyler Fullerton. I am a personal trainer here in Arizona. Own Fullerton Nutrition, home of the #1 meal replacement shake out there that's keto, low carb friendly. My goal is to make this weight loss thing as simple as possible. So that's why I do these live Q&As. So with whatever you guys have, I come back and answer those questions for you. With whatever you have needing help with, I will let you know exactly what I do, what I've had my personal training clients do to get that fat off the body. So as always, I will go and answer all of the questions. What is up? I will go back and answer all those questions that were asked on the previous live Q&A, and then I will come back and answer the questions that you guys have. So whatever questions you guys have now, start dropping them now, and I will come back and answer them. So just got a question, though, on a comment a little bit ago, and the question was, what do you do for the chocolate cravings, basically? So what's nice is, honestly, so with that question, they asked, do you do sugar-free candies and stuff? With the sugar-free candies and everything, yes, it can help with the chocolate craving, but what's going to happen is there's no nutritional value to it. So with your keto puddings, your cakes, your pastries, all of that ridiculous stuff, sure, it might be able to hit your cravings, but you're taking in stuff that's not nutrients for your body. It's not going to help you at all with your results. So what I actually do, I have it every day. It's just my meal replacement shake is what I do, and it tastes just like chocolate milk. Really, it tastes like a chocolate frosty in water, but in coffee, it tastes like a mocha frappuccino. But that is my fix, is what I do before I go to the gym and whatnot. But I never do the chocolate candies or the sugar-free stuff, honestly, because there's no nutritional value to it, and the True Meal definitely hits that sugar craving and definitely the chocolate craving, but I'm getting all my proteins, fats, and carbs because there's 13 grams of MCT oil in it, so you're good, healthy fats. So that was a great question, but that's the thing. I see a lot of people always trying to do the sugar-free candies and stuff, and like, you got to eat to live, not live to eat. I cannot stress that enough. And when you look at food differently as nutrients for your body to help you with results and help your body thrive, you'll look at food completely different. So let's look at here. So everything's always posted on YouTube. So if you guys ever miss a live, it's always recorded and it's on YouTube. It's just Fullerton Nutrition on YouTube. Just look it up, hit that like, subscribe button. So if you guys are rewatching this, let me know where you came from. I always love knowing where everybody's coming from with the YouTube, if it's Facebook, Instagram, or whatever platform you are on, or just YouTube alone. But let's see here. So going back with Tuesday's live, best thing for leg cramps and leg weakness. So with the leg cramps, the cramping and everything like that, with the starts with getting your mind right. Absolutely, getting your mind right is key. But Kimberly asks, what do I do for leg cramps and the leg weakness? So what that is, 90% of the time, it's from the keto flu. And all the keto flu is your body lacking electrolytes. Because when you're taking in the carbs and sugars, the carbs will hold on to water in the body. So that's what happens when you first start dropping all of your carbs. You drop real low carb or keto or whatever you want to call it. You're not taking in those carbs anymore, so your body starts flushing out that water a lot quicker, so your body's not retaining water. So that's why people will have that 3 to 8 pound weight loss within the first couple of days or the first week of doing keto, low carb, just cutting carbs. So with that, people think that they need to drink more water, and this is the #1 thing that drives me the most insane, is when people post in a group or ask a question like, I'm hungry, what should I do? People like, drink more water. That is absolutely the worst advice ever. That's why I do these lives. It's not the blind leading the blind anymore. I'm a trainer. I've been doing this for the past like 5 to 6 years. Don't drink more water if you're hungry. You have to hit your calories. I can't stress that enough. But with the electrolytes, what I do is I will do cream of tartar and pink Himalayan salt. Cream of tartar is loaded in potassium. Then pink salt is loaded in magnesium. So you're getting all your potassium from the cream of tartar. All it is a white powder. It's spice aisle. You can get it literally anywhere. Just sprinkle a little bit in. I don't measure it. So a lot of people are going to ask, what are the measurements on the cream of tartar? And I don't actually measure. I just sprinkle a little bit in water, and then a little bit of pink Himalayan salt as well. And usually within 20 to 30 minutes, those cramps are gone and you feel a lot better. You don't have that headache or whatnot, feeling nauseous. And usually it's the keto flu and it's a lack of electrolytes. So that's what I do, and that's what I will drink throughout the day, especially right when I wake up in the morning. That's what I'll do. But doing the lemon and lime shots, if you guys have been following my YouTube or following my Fullerton Nutrition dailies, basically it's literally an entire vlog of what I do throughout the day to get that fat off the body, giving you guys a bunch of quick tips and stuff. It's also on YouTube as well. It's just the Fullerton Nutrition Daily. All you gotta do is subscribe to Fullerton Nutrition on YouTube. And then with that, I do the lemon and lime shot and then apple cider vinegar shot as well. Those are full of electrolytes and can help you retain electrolytes as well. So with that, what else do you guys got? The only deficiency I've had, let's see here, I tell you what, it's all mindset. That's the thing, it's all mindset for sure. If you don't have a why of why you want to do this, you're not going to get results. That's anything in life with whatever goals you guys have. If you're not having a why behind it, you're not going to stick to it. That's just the way it is. When you go to the office and you're trying to lose weight, but you're going to the office and there's cake and there's donuts, you're going to have them because you're not going to have that why. It's going to stop you in your tracks. My why, honestly, what really helps me is just grabbing the fat on my side. If I can grab that fat while I want Dr. Pepper is my go-to. I love Dr. Pepper, but it's so bad for you. When I do that, I don't want the Dr. Pepper. It stops me right there in my tracks. It's like, nope, I'm not going to get my results doing this. It's not going to help me with my body at all. The only deficiencies I've had with blood work is potassium, but some people say magnesium as sodium. Yeah, so you're going to get the magnesium from the pink Himalayan salt. So I will put that on all of my veggies and stuff. And I know a lot of people forever have been saying you need to watch your sodium. I honestly don't. But the pink Himalayan salt will help with that magnesium, and then the potassium will be coming from the cream of tartar. Is keto okay for heart patients? Definitely ask your doctor on that one. I'm not a doctor. But if I had heart problems, I would be getting all my calories from my fats and proteins, the good healthy fats. What else you guys got? I always love knowing, where are you guys from? Where's everyone from? It'd be awesome if you guys dropped a comment letting me know where you guys are from. That's what's awesome about social media nowadays. Like, there are people watching all around the world from Australia. I'm in Arizona. I'm from Arizona. Born and raised here. But yeah, where are you guys from? Let me know. What are your thoughts on MSGs? On MSGs, I honestly, MSGs, I almost feel as if it's the same thing as like organic. Everyone's like, oh, I'm organic, it has to be organic. Are you breathing organic air? That's always because I really honestly don't even worry about it. Some trainer I am, right? I add the pink Himalayan to everything. Nice. Do you do intermittent fasting? What, as well with keto? Absolutely, I do. I do intermittent fasting. It's a game changer. Definitely. It helps tremendously just hormonally and being insulin sensitive instead of being insulin resistant. So you're actually using those carbs and sugars as energy. So intermittent fasting helps tremendously. What MCT powder do you recommend? Honestly, all my MCT oil that I get is from my meal replacement shake. There's 13 grams of it in this right here. This is what I have right in the morning. That's literally my first meal of the day is in my coffee. I do it right before I go to the gym. There's 13 grams of MCT oil in there, so I don't go out and buy any MCT oil because I already have it in my meal replacement shake. I'm very low on iron. TMI cravings. So red meat's going to have lots of iron in it. So are your veggies. Spinach is loaded in iron. So you can get them from all the vitamins and minerals you're going to get from your meats and from your veggies. So make sure you guys are still getting your veggies in, but measure them out because you can have a ton of sugar and carbs from your veggies. So make sure you still measure them out and hit those calories. I can't stress that enough. For you guys that have been Florida, New York, this is what I love about it. You guys are from everywhere. California, neighbors, what is up? So there's a question about type 2 diabetes. So look, guys, a lot of people will ask, is this healthy? Is it, look, there's nothing there. You're getting all of your calories. This is all it is. You're getting your calories from your meats and your veggies and your oils. You're getting the two macronutrients out of the three. So your fats is what you're taking the most in. So I do 60% fat. And then if you guys haven't watched The Magic Pill, it's a great documentary on people taking out all of the processed carbs, all the carbs out of their diet, and taking in high-fat proteins. It's pretty amazing on how taking those items, the macronutrient carbs out of your diet, what it has changed for people. So if you guys have not watched it, it's on Netflix, The Magic Pill. I think it might even be on YouTube as well. You guys can check that out. Like I said, it's an awesome documentary. It's amazing, but it showed people be able to cut back on insulin shots. It just works. It's just so funny when people are like, oh, it's keto's bad for you, cutting carbs is bad for you, you need carbs. Why is everybody dropping weight, getting off insulin? Some lady cured her breast cancer taking carbs out of her diet. Cured breast cancer, didn't do any chemo. Like, you can't tell me it's not in the food. And it doesn't have anything to do with all those carbs and sugars. We've changed the way we ate. They've been telling us, if you look at the food pyramid, the top tier is all the fats, is the fats and oils. And what's the biggest one besides protein? It's carbs. We've changed the way we ate. But people are still overweight. It's the food, and it's with how we're eating. So it's some pretty amazing stuff when you switch up what you're eating and just how you feel and how much more energy you have. Florida. What are your favorite veggies? So hard for me to get enough. So what I love doing is green beans, broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus, and I will measure out. As long as you measure out, I still do peas. 1/3 cup of peas is only 12 grams of carbs. 1/4 actually is 12 grams of carbs. So I still like doing peas. What I love doing, this dish is amazing. I keep my meals simple. If you guys follow my Fullerton Nutrition Daily and you guys watch what I eat, that's basically what my Fullerton Nutrition Daily is. I take you guys through the day with me, showing you exactly what I'm eating, why I'm eating it, and every day I do another, like I have a topic for weight loss and breaking things down with keto and stuff. But you guys will see my meals are super simple. I don't overcomplicate it, but this meal I love. Ground beef, cheese, and peas. It is delicious. So good. And I stay around 20 grams of carbs all day. I'm not doing net carbs. I'm doing all carbs. I've seen so many people. I've helped so many people break stalls when they're counting counting net carbs and they switch to all carbs, because you can get a lot of carbs from your veggies and still have a spike of insulin. Low thyroid, PCOS, pre-diabetic, failed gastric bypass, but keto isn't the only thing that's helped. See, that's the thing. It's all about the food. It all comes down to controlling insulin, and that's why cutting carbs and sugars works so well. Everyone for the past 10 years has been saying eat less, do more, and eat 6 times a day. No one has time to eat 6 times a day, let alone 3 times a day. And eating 6 times a day works with controlling insulin because you're taking in carbs for every meal, so you're not having those high spikes. You're eating every 2 to 3 hours. But when you have 3 meals, you're doing intermittent fasting, and you cut the carbs and sugars, now you have no chance to spike insulin anyways. So that's why it works so well, and you don't have to do the whole 6 times a day. People say or worry about keto acidosis. Is that what? I don't know what join keto to be. So that's the thing. Everybody's so stressed out about their ketone levels. Don't stress out about your ketone levels. People think you have to have high ketone levels. Guess what? You can be in ketosis and not be burning fat. You got to hit your calories. And you guys will hear me talk about this all the time. If you're going through my videos, you will hear me say this. You have to track your calories. 90% of the problem why people are not getting results with whatever nutrition they're doing, it's because they're under eating. I cannot stress that enough. You have to hit your calories. Phentermine also just boosts my energy and cut cravings. So phentermine is a drug that's going to spike your heart rate, and it's just like caffeine cuts cravings. So by drinking coffee, always is great in the morning or at night. I have ADD, so I could drink a cup of coffee and pass out. But yeah, you definitely don't need phentermine. You don't need any drugs. All you have to do is hit your carbs, hit your fats, and hit your proteins, your 3 macronutrients. So people always ask, how many calories a day should you be taking in? I hate this question because when people ask this question and everybody starts throwing out numbers, they know nothing about you. They don't know your height, weight, age, and activity level. Those are the 4 factors that comes off of what your calories should be. Your calories compared to my calories are going to be completely different because of those 4 factors. And nobody can answer that question unless they have those 4 factors and know the actual formula to track and calculate somebody's calories. So I would always use a calorie calculator. I have one on my website. It's just FullertonNutrition.com. It's on my shirt. FullertonNutrition.com. Go hit the menu button. Go to tools. Don't go do it yet. Hit the menu button, tools. There's a calorie calculator there. Put your height, weight, age, and activity level. I can't see it. It'll give you a good recommended wrap around calories to get around for whatever goals you're trying to achieve. So I can't answer that question for you because I don't know those answers. So I just started this week for the first 3 days. That will definitely happen. 100%, that will definitely happen. It'll pass. Just make sure you're taking in enough calories though too. So what can happen is if you're super low in calories, you're nutrient deficient, your body's absorbing everything you're taking in, so it's getting rid of the excess. That's barely anything. So that's why it's so loose and it's not solid. You got it, absolutely. But that's why it's super important to still hit your proteins. So many people talk about proteins going to spike insulin. It's not going to if you're calorie deficient. It's craziness. Someone tried telling me that whey protein spikes insulin. It absolutely doesn't. Protein is going to be used as energy. It's going to go and restore those muscles, rebuild those fibers. That's why people are losing hair whenever they talk about doing keto because they're so low on protein. I do 35% of my calories are from protein. I don't do the whole 20 or 25 because that's way too low of the percentage to take in for my body and to repair those muscles and skin and fibers and all that good stuff. You have to have protein. And when people bump their protein up to where it should be, they start losing weight again because your body needs protein. Your fat that you're taking in is only going to be used as energy. And what happens if you're not taking enough protein, your body will actually start to cannibalize its own muscle mass as protein because your muscles are made of proteins. And I've gone from 309 to 314. So, Southern Root, I would definitely check and see and track your calories. You should not be gaining weight whatsoever. I can drop 20 pounds in 4 weeks doing this from winter bulking to summer ready. Everybody I've ever helped doing this, all my clients, you start dropping quickly doing this. And don't go off the scale. Go off your height, weight, age, and activity level. Make sure you take before and after pictures because the scale can move around a little bit. Look, you ladies can fluctuate 10 pounds within a week during your guys' cycles. So don't stress out about that scale. But the scale should definitely be dropping. Those inches should be dropping. This is why I tell everybody don't worry about the scale. It's all about the inches. Because would you rather the scale look good or you look good? I always like saying this. Would you rather look good with clothes on or look good naked? Come on. So with that, make sure to not worry about that scale. Just started 3 weeks ago, 17 pounds so far. That is awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. 209 to 214, my bad. Yeah, that extra number changes for sure. Yeah, so that's the thing. Don't stress out about the scale. Let's see here. What is up, everybody? I'm curious, like, how does this show up on the For You page, or did you get notifications that I was on? Let me know. I really want to know that one. Let's see here. What other questions you guys got? So this is all recorded as well, so you can go back and rewatch it. It's on YouTube. It's on my Fullerton Nutrition YouTube channel. Just look for the Q&A and then the episode. This should be episode 5 of the Q&As. There will be a lot of questions rolling in. Whatever questions you guys have, if you missed this live and you didn't get your question, be able to get your question in, you can ask your question. So today's Thursday. I might do a lunch and learn Friday. Probably won't tomorrow. I got to coach all morning. But with that, I will come back Tuesday. I'm going to start going live Monday as long as those questions keep rolling in, because I'm doing this for you guys, trying to make this weight loss thing as simple as possible, because it really is. And it drives me crazy, the blind leading the blind, when people don't know what they're talking about. They're just throwing out random answers because they read it on some other group. I'm letting you guys know exactly what I do and what I've had my clients do to make this as simple as possible. So with that, notified. What episode gives us the formula for the height, weight? So the formula, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to do anything. All you got to do is go to fullertonnutrition.com. There's a calorie calculator on my website. It's just up on the menu. Just click menu once. Go to fullertonnutrition.com. Go to menu, hit tools, and it'll pop right up for you. So you don't have to do any math. You just put in your height, weight, age, and activity level, and give you a good number around what I would probably do. Because that calorie calculator, it's not my calculator. It's already the formula. It's already done, so it pretty makes it easy for everybody. That's why I don't like my FitnessPal or Carb Manager. One, Carb Manager gives you way too low of calories. My FitnessPal, same thing, but Carb Manager subtracts your fibers and the sugar alcohols from your food, and that makes it to where people can have way more carbs because they're counting net carbs instead of all carbs. Let's see here. And weight joined. Oh, let's see here. What else you guys got? A lot of people are on that calorie calculator. Hopefully you guys are able to jump back in and get those questions answered. But that's the thing, guys. Keep it simple. When you guys watch my Fullerton Nutrition dailies, you will see that I keep my meals super simple. I'm actually going out to dinner tonight. I'm going to go to a Italian restaurant. Everybody's like, how in the world are you going to stay clean? You just get meat and sauce. You just tell them pasta. No, don't do any pasta, or you can do salads. I just don't like salads, so it's a tough one for me. But let me know, how long have you guys been doing this? I always like that question too. How long have you guys been doing this? What are your struggles? So let me know with that too. And what is the number one item that you wish you can eat but you can't? Also, I appreciate you guys all being on here too. I can't stress that enough. I thank you guys a ton asking those questions, because you never know. The questions that you have might be somebody else's question, and they can go back and watch this and their question will be answered. So there's no dumb questions. Don't worry about any questions you have. I'm just going to let you know exactly. Missing pasta. That's kind of funny. I just brought that up. 4 days feeling sleepy at work. I'm a truck driver, so that's not good. No, not at all. So make sure you're hitting your calories. I can't stress that enough. You shouldn't be tired on this. You really shouldn't, because when you're running on fats, you have way more energy dense with fats than you do with carbs. So that's why what happens when you have a big dinner, you crash hard and burn with those carbs, because they're fast digested, and you have a high spike and they have a huge plummet coming down from that insulin. So when you're running on fats, you have a lot more energy. So you definitely should not be tired. Just a little pasta, it won't hurt. It'll kick you right out. Ketosis could take 3 to 4 days to get back in. That's another thing, guys. Cheating, it can take some time to get back in. Some people are saying they cut carbs all week and then they have one cheat day. So let's say that's what you're doing. And if it takes 3 to 4 days, I'm going to just make it just 3 days. If it takes 3 days to get back into burning fat as energy and to regulate that blood sugar, since January 3rd, down 13 pounds. That's awesome. Just started intermittent fasting. Got a personal trainer. I'm on it. Nice. I'm still surfing with keto FLUE after 2 weeks. Cream of tartar, pink salt. will kick it right out within like 15-20 minutes. Cream of tartar, it's a spice. You can get it down any spice aisle. Cream of tartar and the pink salt, I don't measure it. I sprinkle it in water, pound it. Apple cider vinegar can help you hold on to electrolytes. Also lemon and lime. That's why I do my lemon and lime shots. That helps tremendously with digestion. But it will kick that keto flu right out because it's just lack of electrolytes, and cream of tartar is loaded in potassium. That pink salt is loaded in magnesium. Let's see here. So for you guys that are just jumping on, all of this is always pre-recorded and is going to be put up on YouTube, and you guys can answer all your questions on that Fullerton Nutrition Q&A, and I'll come back and answer them on the next live. I think I'm going to start doing Monday nights as well. I've been doing Tuesday and Thursday nights for the Q&As to answer all your guys' questions with what you guys have throughout the week. But as always, I need your guys' questions. Without those questions, there's no show and there's no one to help. So I've been doing this. I love it. Been a trainer for the past, what is it, 7 years now. I got started right when I graduated high school. Took a year off to go to school, and I had to get bigger for football, yada yada. What is a typical day for the person starting keto, breakfast / lunch, etc.? So that's a great question. So I do have Fullerton Nutrition Daily. I take you literally through the day in the life with me of what I'm eating, how I'm eating, why I eat that, and then tips on every day too. Literally break down exactly what I'm eating. But just meat and veggies on all your plates. I honestly don't even do veggies on my first meal. My first meal, truthfully, honestly, is my meal replacement shake. It's a meal replacement, 0 sugar, less than 2 grams, really less than a gram of carbs, 50 grams of protein, 13 grams of MCT oil. There's 22 grams of fats in it, so high quality fats in there for energy. And I will drink that in my coffee, and it tastes like a mocha frappuccino. I'll do that right before I go to the gym, and then I'll come home and I'll eat again. So it'll be something like pork chops and eggs, chicken thighs and veggies, and I'll do sauce on there as well. I'm not crazy with the sauce because there is those sugars and carbs in those sauces, so you have to be careful with the sauces as well. I've literally been holding this and trying to drink it, but I can't because I can talk forever. I love talking about this stuff. But just keep it simple. Don't try and be like Betty Crocker. Don't try and make all these ridiculous keto, low-carb dishes when all you have to do is just hit your carbs, fats, and proteins with simple meals like chicken breasts and veggies. Add oils in there because the chicken breast is going to be so lean, it's not going to be high fat, so it's going to be pretty tough to hit those calories, especially your fat macros. So you can add like salad dressings to it. That really helps. So if you cook with salad dressing with that chicken, it seasons really well. And if you guys saw one of the videos earlier today, I talked about the olive oil. Or salads from Subway, a good lunch. Just make sure, I would double up on the protein with that because they're going to be so low on protein. The calorie count's going to be so low. It's going to be super tough to hit your calories with that meal. So when I talk about the calories and stuff, how I make this super easy for everybody and all my clients is I'll break down my calories by 3 meals. So, for instance, my calorie intake's 2,400. That's not going to be what yours is. I have no idea what your calories are. I'm just letting you know what I do, what my numbers are. So, I'll do 2,400 calories per day for my calorie intake. I will break it up into 3 meals. So, 800 calories per meal is what I'll eat throughout the day for my 3 meals. And it makes it super simple for me when I go out to eat and I know I can look at the menu and know exactly how many calories I need to take in for my daily intake because I can see it. You can still put on weight under eating because your body will think it's on starvation mode, start breaking down your muscle as protein, and you will start to put on fat. So you got to hit those calories. I get oven roasted chicken, salad. Yeah, I'm not sure what the calorie intake is. I couldn't even tell you last time I was at Subway. But that's a good low carb option for sure. Just make sure that it has enough protein. So what's nice is all the restaurants out there now will tell you the calories and everything like that. This coffee's not even good. It's the worst. Let's see here. What else is up? What other questions do we got? All right, so here's a good question. So this was a question on YouTube. I haven't started keto yet. I'm a bit overwhelmed. I apparently need to know, for instance, how do I know my macro goals should be? So with my macros, how I break down my calories, I get my calorie intake from the calorie calculator. I'll put it into my FitnessPal, and then I'll go into goal settings, change my macros. My fats will be 60% of my calories are coming from fats. 35% of my calories are going to come from proteins, and then 5%, it's really less than 5%, it's right around 20 grams of carbs. That will give you the amount of grams that you need to hit your calories. So that's how I set mine up. Certain percentage of fat, etc. I can do it, but honestly, it starts out wrong, and I found out I was just spinning my wheels doing the wrong thing. It's frustrating. Let's see here. If I start doing total carbs, how many should I stay under? I like to stay right around 20 grams carbs, all carbs, not net. Does too much protein turn into sugar and kick you out of ketosis? So this is the question that I like too. It's a great question, and it's out there all the time, and people are lacking protein. That's why they're losing hair, their skin is getting brittle, their nails are getting brittle because they're lacking protein. You can lose weight taking in proteins. You still need to hit your protein goals. That's why I do 35% proteins, because of that. You still need to hit your proteins. Do not stress out about too much protein, because if you're calorie deficient, your body's not going to have enough time to be able to convert that protein into sugars, because it's going to use it as energy because it's calorie deficient. So do not stress out about those proteins. Make sure you're getting in all of those good proteins. Let's see here. What else we got? Does protein. All right. So, like I said, guys, if you are rewatching this, let me know where you came from, how you found my page. And remember, it's on YouTube, Fullerton Nutrition on YouTube. Just look it up. It'll pop right up for you. Absolutely. You got it. Thanks for those questions. And remember, guys, everything's on my website as well, FullertonNutrition.com. I have it all broken down for you. I got vlogs on there, blogs, even a step-by-step guide as well of what I'm doing. And then on YouTube as well, literally the Fullerton Nutrition Daily. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, share this out. You guys don't know how many people this could possibly help, breaking this keto weight loss thing down as simple as possible. That is my whole goal. That's why I love doing this, because when somebody reaches out, emails me, messages me, and says, Tyler, thank you so much. You've made this so simple for me. I watched one of your videos and I'm down 15 pounds. And I cannot stress it enough. When you get a message like that, it makes your day. It makes my day more than if I sold 100 bottles in one day of the True Meal. So please don't be afraid to reach out, guys. Have those questions and I will answer them exactly what I would do to make that weight loss thing as simple as possible. So appreciate you guys all watching. Drop a comment, like, share, subscribe, hit the ding button, whatever you got to do so you never miss a live. Have an amazing night.